Hello, it is me, Donkey Kong. Me, Bowser. And today we are continuing our death battle reaction here. Next up, we have Venom versus Bane. So we got two heavyweights here, and you two are the heaviest in my characters. I got true, but they're all heavier. Yeah, sure. Still angry at you. You know who you are. Are you still on the stupid banana tangent? Were you given a rest? No. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's new. Yep, that's new.
Every champion of justice inspires others, whether they mean to or not.
And sometimes that inspiration creates your worst nightmare.
Venom, the ultimate antithesis to Spider-Man.
And Bane, the burly genius who broke the bat. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
So, let's cover. Okay, Venom first.
The word symbiosis refers to two organisms living in beneficial harmony, such as when two beings bond over an obsessive, psychotic desire to kill Spider-Man.
Eddie Brock was an up-and-coming journalist on the brink of national success when life decided to just shit all over him.
One day, Eddie published an article incriminating a man he thought was a serial killer. However, that very same day, Spider-Man caught the real killer, publicly shaming Eddie. As a result, Eddie's company fired him, his father disowned him, and his wife left him. Also, he had cancer.
Damn, talk about a
that's
understandably pretty upset about it. Eddie blamed Spider-Man for ruining his life. This led to his fateful meeting with a weird black gooey alien. Remember Gag from the 90s? It's just like that, except alive and
What?
This was a symbiote from the planet Clintar, an alien species
What now?
goal
What?
to grow stronger by fusing with a living host. I know that sounds intimidating
That's
and
weird.
parasitic, but the
Yeah, it's
Clintar
very
are
weird.
naturally a peaceful race. However, they often inherit their host's traits and personality. This symbiote in particular had previously bonded with a violent alien bent on genocide and a costume superhero everybody knows as Deadpool.
that crazy
Deadpool.
Oh, there's no way this symbiote is sane after that.
Deadpool, come on.
Afterward, it bonded with Spider-Man, who experienced this rage and lunacy firsthand. Horrified by this, Spider-Man eventually discarded the symbiote. Unaware the alien had determined Spidey was its ideal host and became obsessed with him.
Much like bar trash Cindy, that sometimes you go
Oh,
with,
no.
but never really want to see her again.
I'm not gonna
So
show
what do you
that.
get when you combine an angry man
You're
and a
just
black
no
goo
kind of
monster,
South
both
Park,
equally obsessed with the same guy? Most just call him
Look, there's a
Venom.
reason.
Did you know? Eddie
Yeah.
came up with the name Venom because he felt he was spewing venom from the tabloids he worked at.
Seriously?
I mean,
Well,
if you want it,
Thank God the
if that's your
name's
name,
cool, at
then
least.
yeah.
And Venom's
Sure,
abilities
let's
are
go
even
to that,
cooler.
okay?
He's insanely strong, ridiculously agile, and has a fast-paced healing factor. He can power through bullets with no problem at all. Plus, the symbiote
Interesting,
carries some of the abilities of its previous
we
owners,
went for it.
including
I look
Spidey.
for
That
Bane.
means he can climb on walls
Because I
and
know
shoot
him a
weapons
little
strong
better.
enough that Spidey himself
Fine.
can break through.
Technically
Fine.
speaking, Venom simply reproduces the webbing effects via one of his more useful powers, shape-shifting. This
I'll
symbiote
just
can
root
act
for
as a
Venom
link,
and then we'll
allowing
see,
it to
okay?
increase Venom's
Okay,
size
that's
for
good.
intimidation, or even mimic Eddie's everyday clothing for discretion.
Not to mention, Venom can morph into a wingsuit to glide through the air, isolating
This guy
toxins
just morph.
from its
He's
host
more.
body.
It's morphin'
Straight up
time. Oh, it
invisible,
locks. Oh, it
or
locks.
just
Yes.
wraps
Power
like
Rangers,
stabbing
Luke.
weapons.
Yes,
With
I.
these abilities seemingly limited only by his twisted
Dude,
imagination.
you didn't even watch it. Yeah, you didn't even watch it.
Heavy hitters. He's defeated
I know.
Spider-Man without having a host,
Ooh,
resisted Ghost Rider's
okay.
penance stare,
Held up
and
there,
shaken
so we
off
have
the
a
Hulk's
weekend.
influence of
Oh,
Thunderclap.
we
That's
can.
right,
What's
he's
the
been
blows
taking
from
blows
hooking?
from the likes
And
of the
himself can
Juggernaut
bench us
and
on
the
500
Hulk.
pounds.
Even if
Interesting.
Venom does get injured, the symbiote can rapidly heal its host. From broken bones, impalement through the chest, or even blast from an anti-tank rocket. He's also so speedy that he can catch up to bullets in mid-flight. But if he doesn't feel like it, he'll just take the shot and spit it back with deadly force.
Oh,
He's
that.
strong enough to bust down metal doors with his fists,
You'd be a
tear
great
apart large
cook.
military trucks,
Fuck,
throw
yeah,
cars
I mean,
several blocks away.
Sure.
I mean, part of that's gotta be Brock. Have you seen how much that dude can lift?
Most impressively,
Yes.
Venom once held up a giant carnival ride similar to a Ferris wheel, even after getting struck by one of his worst weaknesses, a sound gun.
Oh.
A sound gun?
Sound?
Pretty lame. So, like,
I guess
just
sound
beat
is
him
his
if I
weakness.
scream really loud?
With enough sound or literal firepower, yes, you could force the symbiote to expose the vulnerable host underneath. Though I should note that repeated exposure has helped Venom build up some tolerance. Also, while the symbiote is highly versatile,
Yeah.
Venom is not exactly a strategist. Unsurprising given his apparent insanity.
I like being mad. It makes me happy.
The symbiote also requires
Wow.
a diet containing the chemical phenethylamine.
Venom.
What? I'm sorry. What? I've never heard of that.
No, it's
Yeah.
found in certain fungi, chocolate, and brain matter, which the symbiote greatly hungers for.
Oh.
Right, now it eats brains. God, this guy is literally a
Well,
living nightmare.
is that?
There's no more Eddie and no more symbiote. Only
Venom. We are Venom.
In his personal mission
Sorry, I
to
had to
drive
say that.
crime
Yeah, I
from
get
Gotham
it.
City, Batman has faced dozens of foes, each more vile and cunning than the last. But none challenged his sheer willpower more than the monstrous man called Bane.
Bane's life was screwed from the start. He was born into prison and made to carry out his dead
There's
dad's
a big,
life sentence.
likes making
Talk
bugs.
about
Right?
arrogance
We're
is
trying
his
to tell you a
father.
teddy man named
Who was a baby in
Osito.
jail? Couldn't it just like crawl through the
Osito, huh?
forest to make a baby jail? So
Something
many
like
questions.
The child
that.
spent his
Oh,
dawning
what?
years in captivity,
Okay.
forced to fend for himself against a cruel and unforgiving world. Then one day, a fateful accident caused something to snap inside him.
Oh.
I'm guessing his neck.
No, well, it should have. Instead, the boy slipped into a coma where he saw a vision of his future self. A man standing above all other men.
What?
Future self told him he would be second to none,
what
so
is
long
going
as he
on?
could conquer the power of fear, which is apparently
Conquer the
shaped
power
like a
of
bat.
fear.
Huh, would you look at that? What are the odds?
When the
Okay.
child awoke, he began his journey to conquer that fear through the power of bloody murder.
Hell yeah. That's also when the prison warden called him a bane to everything holy.
And that's why he's named Bane.
Ugh,
Well,
2 out of 10. Anyway,
no,
it wasn't long before
F for the
Bane
name,
got
but
wind
his
of a certain
determination
bat
A
ruling
was.
Gotham City by
Yes.
fear. But he got to work trying to become the ridiculously jacked guy he saw in his dream, so he could take down Batman once and for all.
As he grew up, Bane entered an intense daily workout regimen, not just of his body, but his mind as well. He educated himself
Oh.
in 10 languages, escapology, combat tactics.
That's
and
good.
several
Well,
martial
he's
arts,
smart.
including a suit he created himself.
A lot smarter than you when you get your hair cut.
Became a legend
Shut up.
across the prison. So to remind everybody who was in charge, the warden decided to make an example of him.
See, this place wasn't just a prison. The army of Santa Prisca was
Well,
conducting
if I recall, this
tests
experiment
formula-
backfired, didn't it?
Because super soldier formulas are all the rage.
Yeah.
The procedure
Yes, I'm pretty sure
killed
this
every
backfired on
previous
them.
test subject, but Bane proved hardier than expected.
And after he had a taste, Bane wanted
Yep.
Venom for himself. So he faked his own death, punched a few sharks to death, and liberated the whole prison single-handed. The inmates joined his cause, and he took his new super soldier serum to Gotham City.
Using a special apparatus,
That's
on his
how he
wrist,
became
Bane
himself.
can administer a dosage of venom directly into his brain at will. Doing so
Oh.
dramatically increases his muscle mass, turning him into one of Gotham City's most ferocious physical threats.
He's strong, yeah.
He's destroyed
Yeah.
the Batmobile with his bare hands, jumped off skyscrapers without injury, and lifted loaded armored trucks which weigh tens of thousands of pounds. And then
Nice.
there's the feat he's most famous for, breaking the back
Oh.
of Batman. But Bane didn't just break
Damn.
bone, he literally put poor Batman into a coma.
I actually read that too. Yeah, wait, you read that little comic of the well, the aftermath of it, so I've seen it. You really read that comic?
And
I
somehow
have. As
this didn't kill him.
interesting.
He's one tough son of a bitch, and if he needs it, Bane can
Yes.
crank up his flow of venom for more strength and faster healing. But when he first tried
Interesting.
this, it came at a cost.
Turns
The
out,
cost.
an overdose of venom can temporarily deteriorate one's mind, turning Bane into a mindless, muscle-bound beast.
Oh.
And to it's also surprisingly addictive. So eventually,
Well, I
Bane
guess.
lost the stuff for some
Well,
time.
that's a problem.
This only let Bane
Big
prove that
problem.
he is just as dangerous
Yep.
even without the performance-enhancing drugs.
Sorry,
He's been
doing
pelted like
a
dozens
similar
of bricks
voice
at
like this
once
kind
and
of
taken countless
taxes my
stabbings and
throat.
bullets
I
without
got
even
some
reacting.
stuff.
He once cauterized his own wound with a blowtorch and even got thrown hundreds of yards by a last
Just
woman
Mountain
and
Dew.
got right
I don't
back
know
up
what I
ready to
got.
fight.
Still off the
You
juice,
drink Mountain
Bane
Dew
is
too much.
strong enough
Yeah,
to
hey,
kill
that's my
the
favorite
villains
soda.
and
What do you want from me?
rip off an armored guy's limbs and take out dozens of members
Moving
of the
on.
assassins solo. But if he really needs to, he can always
Just gonna
fall
kill
out
the
the
game,
wagon
yeah.
and get back on the Venom.
Bane's absurd power is matched only by his intelligent mind. He possesses
Yes.
a photographic memory,
Interesting.
rivals Ra's al Ghul in chess, and deduced the identity of Batman.
Nearly
in
killed
1
Batman.
year
Yeah,
before
not
he
good
could
enough.
figure it out.
Was launched
Yeah,
was
Bane's
launched
pretty
away on his
dangerous,
arena.
but it's no secret that he's at his best when he's got that Venom juice pumping through
Yes.
his veins. Luckily for him, he eventually developed a form of venom that didn't turn his brain into mush, and he then soon got addicted to that stuff all over again.
Oh boy.
Still, Bane has
Well,
proven
why am I
over
not
and over again
surprised?
that with or without
Yep.
Venom, anyone who crosses him will beg for mercy and receive none.
When we fought before, I broke the bat. Today, I break the man.
And he's gone.
All right, the combatants
Sort
are
of.
set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But all this strength talk has reminded me I gotta bulk up, and the best way to do it
Let me
is
guess.
with a delicious home-cooked
Blue
meal.
Apron, ain't it? Yeah, it's Blue Apron, cause
I'm a man
yeah,
who likes a
I'm
good
used to
home-cooked
this.
meal.
You told us.
Going out
Yeah.
to buy or cook my own food is a
Sorry.
hassle. If only there was some way food could be brought
You know I
straight to
could
me.
use this.
Good news, Boomstick.
You really
Introducing
could.
Blue
Maybe
Apron,
Cranky
the
can
#1
teach
fresh
you,
food
but
delivery
then
service
again,
in the country.
he'd be
Using
like,
only the
we don't
freshest
use this.
ingredients,
No,
deliver
we
the kids
fang
ready
on.
to cook meals
Whatever.
right
I don't care.
along with easy-to-follow instructions.
Plus, the ingredients are perfectly proportioned.
And yeah, that's
so
my
it's
impression
still
of
on
Cranky
taste.
Kong,
You
so
know
shut
you're
up.
using the right amount. On top of that, you can log into their website and select a meals that sound good to you, like the spicy shrimp
DK
coconut
Country's
curry
return
with
that
cabbage
voice?
and rice.
Yeah, what do you
Plus,
want
it
from
does
me?
feel rewarding cooking new and exciting
Well,
meals right in your own home.
interesting
But don't just
voice
take our word
impression,
for it.
I guess.
We want you to try it.
If you're watching Death Battle, you can get 3 meals free.
This-
with
this
free
is the
shipping
question.
by heading to blueapron.com
Yes. Have you ever
/Death
even
Battle.
cooked anything?
Seriously,
With
we
help?
will love how
Yes.
good it feels.
But alone?
It's
No.
incredible.
Like just a meal from scratch, you mean? Yeah, something like that. No.
Blueapron.com/battle.
Oh,
But
unfortunate.
right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Well, yeah, maybe that could help one day. But first, it's time. Alright, let's see who wins. I'm on Bane, and I have Venom.
Step aside, niños.
Niños. Niños. Oh, that's Spanish. That is Spanish, yes.
Bat.
We are not alone.
He's something else.
Else. It's Venom. Yummy brains. Yummy brain. Well, this is a start. Alright, scare. It takes a lot to scare.
Yummy.
Oh yeah, of course. Back. So who wakes first, the bat, the symbiote, or the muscle-bound meatball? The symbiote breaks. Well, does Bane have a sound attack? Cause I don't think so.
Spicy. Delicious.
You may have a point, but still, I'm not counting Venom out. Very well. Ow.
Daddy can punch.
Ah, Big Daddy can punch and charge. And he's not holding back either. Yep.
So, you
What are
fall
you
back on
calling?
cheap magic tricks, trying to disappear. Yet you don't know how to be truly invisible. Now,
Yep, cause he knows.
mission to die.
I guess Bane, well, I mean Bane shit, it's not so He can take that. Yeah, he'll take that. He'll take that. He'll take it. He'll take it, see? Oh!
You're just like all the others. Broken.
Oh! Yes, he won. No, he did not. Wait, what? He went all the way. I think he severed one of them. What? Oh, he severed.
What's happening?
He severed one of the things, I think. Oh, one of the poison things. Oh, game over, Bane. Yep. And that's a wrap. And why is the mask off, though? Why the mask off? I don't know.
You, that can't taste
The
good.
Both
the
fighters
Bane
were
has
physical
been
threats, but one
broken.
wielded the superior
Yeah.
Venom
But
had
yeah.
advantages over Bane.
I was
Speed,
thinking Bane would
durability,
win it
versatility,
because, you
and
know,
even strength.
well, like I
Bane's
said,
peak
you heard
strength
me
was
earlier.
almost just enough to let
Did
it
Bane
cancel
have
out
any sort of
Meanwhile,
sound
Venom
way
was
to
strong enough
attack?
to stop a falling carnival ride and hold it up by himself, even while in a weakened state.
Oh.
Comparing it to similar carnival rides, my very conservative estimate would place this thing weighing around 200 tons.
Oh,
Way more impressive
interesting.
than anything Bane ever lifted.
Of course, Bane was smarter. However,
Of
even
course.
if he had deduced Venom's key weaknesses to fire and sound, he wasn't really equipped to take advantage of it.
Yes.
As for speed, Venom could catch bullets. Even better, he could catch up to bullets in midair. He had to move over 1,500 miles per hour to do that.
Ironically
Ooh,
enough,
that's-
almost twice the speed of sound.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, their durability levels were pretty even. Both have
I
taken
mean,
hits
duh.
from Superman-level beings and lived to fight another day.
The big difference
Of
being
course.
Venom's healing factor was far superior. He could fight on par with Juggernaut, who can make 4.8 magnitude earthquakes with his bare hands.
Wow.
But it's not
Ooh.
like Batman ever needed super strength to knock Bane out cold.
In time, Venom's superior
Yep.
strength, speed, durability, and versatility simply overwhelmed Bane.
Looks like
Yep.
Venom was the real Bane of this fight.
The winner is Venom.
And like I said, we are Venom. Well, if it makes you feel any better, Venom does return to the future death battle. Cool. Oh man, I thought Bane would win. Is he back yet? Not yet. Maybe one day though. We are almost up to episode 202. Ain't that right? Yes, DK. Okay. Well, that's gonna be it for this reaction, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, take it a little, make me laugh for a little bit here. Just catching a few things up. Yeah. Anyway, that's gonna be it. So see you next time. Bye. Bye. And remember, we are Venom. Yep, we are Venom.